I was very honored to be asked to be the president of the MPMA. It's an extraordinary organization, and in my first year, the theme was the power of one, and I made a commitment to talk about the difference each of us can make through the simplest of commitments and within our own spheres of influence. It requires each of us to ask, why not me? Because let's face it, we're all busy, and it's easy to let someone else stand in the gap for manufacturers. Someone else can talk to the legislators. Someone else can sit on a MINSCU committee working on a workforce pilot, or someone else can talk with a young person about his or her career opportunities. My second year, this year, we're ending now, my theme was having a seat at the table, and it speaks to the utmost importance of the MPMA to participate in the conversations that shape our community, shape our policy, shape our state. From the outside looking in, manufacturing is a sector that's largely unknown and hard to engage. And most of you are busy running your own companies, and yet it matters that we participate, that our voices are heard, and that our perspective is communicated as business owners who actually produce products, add significantly to the state's economy, and provide tremendous career opportunities for our employees and the next generation. And one way we can communicate that is by stepping into the conversations that take place beyond the shop floor.
Amy's contacts down at the Capitol, with the legislature, with the Department of Education, with the schools is going to really accelerate MPMA to that next level and helping to move manufacturing in Minnesota forward.
Getting Amy Wallstein as our executive director was a great step forward for our association. Amy has a great deal of knowledge and background in some of our main initiatives: government relations, workforce development, education, and so on.
Amy will bring a breadth of experience to the MPMA we haven't seen before.
I came on board as the executive director for the Minnesota Precision Manufacturing Association in September. And my focus for the first 100 days on the job has been on three main areas. My first priority has been looking at our legislative advocacy. We had a successful legislative session last year as we formulated and put into action at the legislature the Youth Skills Training Program. The second aspect that we're focusing on as part of the 100-day plan is workforce development. What we've been focusing on is deepening employer engagement efforts. We're trying to help members understand what it's going to take for them to offer internships and apprenticeships. Another key part of the 100-day plan is getting to know the MPMA members. I've been out touring your facilities, getting to know you and your employees and what you need from your association. I hope that we can continue to have that conversation about what you need from your association and how we can serve you in the coming year ahead. So the Youth Skills Training Program in action is going to look different in every community. Some communities are going to choose to build on to existing programs like their STEM Career Academy and add a experiential component, internship, apprenticeship. Other communities are going to choose to do a summer program. What's important for manufacturers is to start thinking about what types of opportunities you want to offer at your facility. Perhaps you want to do a tour during the Tour of Manufacturing next year. Perhaps you are interested in hosting some students during a summer program. Or maybe you want to learn more about doing an internship or apprenticeship directly at your facility. We're here to help you figure that out. Call me anytime and we will talk through what makes the most sense for you and how to connect you into this emerging world of the Youth Skills Training Program.
Well, I think it's always good that you let your elected officials know what's important to you. So what compelled me to go down there was this was a pretty near and dear subject to me, and I felt that it was a great opportunity to let our legislators know what is important to us.
So this allows 16-year-olds and 17-year-olds in an educational setting to get exposure to what the job is. And not just following and standing back and going with your parent to work day. I could have them working on a machine. I could have them making sparks. I could have them drilling holes. And
until they can actually do it, they don't know what that feels like.